और भाई अभी जो है हम ऑन पैसिव के ज़बरदस्त दौर से गुजर रहे हैं। सो हाय गाइस, हेलो एवरीवन। और यहाँ पे जो लोग मुझसे पूछ रहे थे कि कंटिन्यू कि सर पेमेंट्स ऑप्शन जो है, मतलब कि जो कार्ड्स के थ्रू हम पेमेंट करते हैं।
Zaver Jafri is an co-founder in the Onpassive scam. He claims on his LinkedIn page that he has been with the Onpassive scam since November of 2020, and the only experience listed on his LinkedIn page is that. He is also one of the most well-known Onpassive YouTubers, residing in Barwaha, Madhya Pradesh, India. He often does his videos in Hebrew, but most recently, the Honest Critic released a video about him that piqued my interest. Allegedly, there has been some Onpassive drama surrounding Jafri's Onpassive community. So today, I want to discuss it.
Karma's a bitch.
Zafer Jafri has over 1.5 thousand followers on LinkedIn. He has over 10,000 followers on Facebook, where he calls himself a YouTuber. And on YouTube, he has nearly 92,000 subscribers and over 3,000 videos. Yes, all those videos are about Onpassive. If you have been watching the Onpassive scam unravel, you may recognize Zafer Jafri from his exclusive URDU interview hosted by Mr. Wasim from Pakistan, or you may be familiar with him due to the Indian talk show with Dr. Idris Mahdi, where they rambled about Onpassive as well. Rest in peace, Dr. Mahdi. However, Zafer is not recognized or discussed by the usual O-founders you see me mention on my channel, so for some of you, he may be a brand new face. He would be the Marty DeGarmo of India, to give all of you a perspective of who he is and his importance in the Onpassive scam. I thought we would discuss what Honest Critic had to say and discuss the legalities surrounding the Onpassive NDA again when it comes up. At the start of April, Honest Critic posted a video entitled #Onpassive, Founders Taking Legal Action, NDA Non-Disclosure Agreement, with a scared emoji at the end. Luckily for all of us, there were some English slides showing throughout the video. We're going to go through those now. What's the update? Number 1. Zafer Jafri is providing solutions to the founders who are being threatened by their downlines as they have still not received their commission. I just want to ask how they even have downlines, because traffic hasn't been allocated yet and the affiliate distributor agreement hasn't been official. None of Onpassive's alleged legal documents are legally binding. They are just fake documents he types up on Microsoft Word. Until one is actually made and they have a merchant or payment processor, as they call them, then no funds can be distributed. It would be up to Zafer Jafri, unfortunately, to let the O-founders know that information and to update them on the extensions of O-Connect and the delays on their commissions. So he can't be providing too many solutions yet. Number 2, he is telling such founders that they cannot take any legal actions because they have signed an NDA, non-disclosure agreement. Again, I want to emphasize that Onpassive's NDA is not legally binding, and even if it were, it's important to note that an NDA cannot cover up illegal activity, such as the illegal activity of a scam or pyramid scheme. If an NDA involves illegal activity or public safety concerns, it might not be legally binding. In general, under the common law, a contract cannot validly require a person to commit or albeit a crime. Thus, if an NDA requires one to lie about or actively cover up a crime, it is void, in that aspect at least. But there is, in most cases, no affirmative duty to report a crime, except for certain individuals in particular situations. Thus, an NDA that simply requires silence may be valid. If you're in a situation where you're considering breaking an NDA, it's important to consult with a legal professional. They can provide advice based on the specific terms terms of the agreement and the applicable laws. Do not listen to Zafer Jafri or even myself about NDAs or legal advice. You can often consult a legal professional for free, and I recommend doing so. However, in places such as the USA, consumer protection laws also protect consumers and whistleblowers when reviewing a business or speaking out about a scam. So I would also suggest looking into the laws where you are from surrounding that and seeing if you get any protection there. It's always better to be safe than sorry. Number 3, because of the NDA, founders cannot do anything to their uplines, and also they cannot do anything against Onpassive. This is just false. You can still contact the regulatory agencies where you are located and report them as a pyramid scheme. If there is a Federal Trade Commission in your area or Better Business Bureau, for example, you can report Onpassive there. You can even report them to the Securities and Exchange Commission or equivalent in other locations they have offices in. This might be one of the reasons they wanted to remove their offices from the website. I would recommend reporting them to your local regulatory agencies and even writing your securities commissioner about them. It wouldn't hurt. Number 4. In fact, if any founder takes legal action against Zafer or Onpassive, they have to face the consequences. This is untrue. You can report them anonymously as long as you are not expecting a refund to be sent to you. If I report Onpassive to the BBB, I can do so and stay anonymous. There aren't many consequences to be faced. If you have the cash, though, to do a civil litigation against Zafer and Onpassive, most would choose to just cut their losses and move on with their lives, because it can be pricey. Beyond the financial stressors of a litigation, there wouldn't be any consequences. At this very moment, Onpassive is in the wrong for not paying out their commissions due to Ash's negligence in securing a good merchant and following the law with his business practices. Think the judge will side with him? Few clarifications for Zafer and founders is the next slide. It's also numbered, number 1 to 4. 1. Onpassive took $97 by telling the founders that they will earn in crores. Mr. Dillon and Zever have told this on records many times, and you can report them for illegal income claims to your local regulatory agencies or SEC. 2. In 2021, Ash told the founders that if they bring more founders, then Ash would pay $20 to the recruiter, which Ash never gave. I can't remember that specifically, but honestly, it does sound like something he would say. There are several illegal income claims that he has made in the past. There are also several broken promises he has made in the past. So take that as you will. 3. Ash, Zafer, Mr. Dillon, and many other copytubers told many times in 2021 and 2022 that soon they would get bonuses, so motivated people to invest $97 as soon as possible. Yes, I can confirm Ash has promised bonuses, and even in the affiliate agreement, he promises bonuses, but then doesn't specify what those bonuses would be or how one would qualify, and claims that it will be sometime in the future, so it's just more lip service. Also, copytubers? Love that. 4. In 2022, Zafer, on record, sold many pending IDs to new customers for $97, and through his videos, he was selling the pending IDs. If Honest Critic does have proof of this, that is allegedly breaking Onpassive's terms of service. We have read through them on my channel in the past. You can only sell the positions via your Onpassive affiliate links. Remember how you're not allowed to sell them on Facebook either? I would suggest Honest Critic send evidence of Mr. Jafri doing this to Onpassive and try to get the right people there to see it. You know who I'm talking about. And maybe Zafer will get canned. Could be what's best for everyone involved. The next slide says, what does SEC's point number 2 says? Beginning in July 2018 to the present, the relevant period, Mufara in his individual capacity and later through Onpassive, an illicit multi-level marketing MLM company operating as a pyramid scheme, claimed to be developing a suite of computer applications using artificial intelligence, AI or AL, that would seamlessly interface with one another in an ecosystem similar to applications offered by established, well-known multinational technology companies. Yes, that's what it says, and still in April of 2024, Onpassive has failed to do this. The next slide states, what does RBI say? And RBI stands for the Reserve Bank of India. This is one of the regulatory agencies that I would suggest reporting Onpassive and Zaver to. Honest Critic has circled a paragraph here, so let's read it now. The Reserve Bank has also said that acceptance of money under money circulation / multi-level marketing / pyramid structures is a cognizable offense under the Prize Chit and Money Circulation Banning Act 1978. Members of public coming across such offers should immediately lodge a complaint with the state police. We are shown Zever's channel and are told to download his old videos. Then it states, Zever, please remember. All I have to remember that whatever commission will be distributed, it is all public's money. So kindly connect to at least 100 founders and lodge a police complaint against Zafer. I don't know if the police can do much. I am unsure of the laws in India when it comes to scamming or theft. However, as I previously stated, I would report Zafer to the Reserve Bank of India, see what they say. If there are other organizations that help regulate businesses there, report Onpassive to them too. Honest Critic's video ends with conclusions. 1. I do not worry about what Zafer says. I second this. 2. He is not a responsible citizen of India because he is just concerned about his YouTube income. I have to agree with Honest Critic. From what I have seen of Zafer in researching him for a couple of days now, he is all about promoting his YouTube channel, refers to himself as a YouTuber, and it seems to be his top priority. If he wasn't doing Onpassive, he would probably be doing crypto, or he'd be one of those incel dating coaches I cover sometimes. 3. He, without knowing in and out of Onpassive company, he has been motivating people to invest in Onpassive, and now when people are asking for the promised money, he is telling you about NDA. I think what our friend is trying to portray here is Mr. Jafri is manipulative. He's been manipulating people to join this scam, and when people want what's owed to them, their commission checks, he uses the NDA to strike fear into them and get out of explaining to them why they haven't been paid yet. Ash is being sued by the SEC, and therefore he's had a hard time acquiring and securing a merchant or payment processor, and none want to work with him because it's obvious he's running a scam. So what financial institution is going to be down with that? Zafer needs to explain that to those he manipulated into this scam far better, and he does owe them an explanation, not just threats using the NDA. He is also openly challenging you all that nothing will happen to him as he is doing it for so many years and no one has able to do anything against him. It is very hard to go after just the Hunbots or Brobots of a MLM scam or a pyramid scheme, especially when not much cash has been exchanged yet. However, all scammers eventually get their karma. That's why I'm here. 5. So at least 100 founders have to join together and lodge a complaint with the state police. I'm unsure where you got this number from, but hey, if where you are, that actually works, awesome. Good luck to you. Where I am, they won't do much if I called the police. But if you can pull this off, do it, man. 6. Do download all his old videos for proof. If you have video evidence of him doing all of the things that you've talked about here, I would suggest clipping that and sending it to RBI. It is always better to send in the receipts when you file a complaint like this about a scam. You don't even have to download his old videos for that. You could just screen record the evidence you need and send it in. Thank you for making that short and sweet and to the point video for us, Honest Critic. I hope I reported on it well enough and added some helpful information. I cannot blame any of the O founders for being angry they haven't received their commissions since September of 2023. Many of them have been in this company for up to 5 years now, with not much happening. Zafer needs to watch some Marty and Chris and Red, and watch the Wednesday at 6 a.m. featuring Ash Mufara webinars and report updates to people in his community. It astonishes me that he thinks he can get away with reporting the bare minimum about commissions to his community and then get upset when they are angry and press him for more information. I hope that this helped answer some questions about the NDA and whether or not reporting a scam or a scam's illegal activity would be breaking an NDA. Again, please seek advice from legal counsel, as I am not it, and neither is Honest Critic or Zaver Jafri. We are just YouTubers, just not as good of ones as Zafer is, allegedly. Let me know what you think about Mr. Jafri, and is this all on him, or do you think some of the onus here is on Ash Mufara for not ensuring those following Zafer from India are informed enough about what is going on in Onpassive? We can discuss all day long how Zafer should tell people, but to me, at the end of the day, it's still mainly on Ash's shoulders. So maybe the O-founders should also yak at him and ask him to update them better and in their languages. When does that translator come into effect anyway? Please leave me all your comments down below. Tell me what you think about this. Be sure to like this video, and I'll see you all very soon with another one. Have a fabulous rest of your day. Mwah! Bye! And remember, don't join it. It's a scam. A pyramid-shaped one.
Onpassive payments.
They call me a god. 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 Let's go. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation. They call me a god.